shall have you, Wonder Woman!
It's no surprise that some writers like to self-insert their thoughts in a story. I mean, just look at the time when Amazonians enslaved all mankind, or the time when birds of prey had to fight against guys who wear hypnotic clothing, and tell me that's not the writer's barely disguised fantasy. I mean, there's no problem with that, right? Like, it's your story, you can do whatever you want with it. But it does become a problem when you put your rejections and frustrations in a story about a superhero who should never act like that, which in turn ruins the whole characterization of that superhero. The most obvious example would be Spider-Man, and how guys who he was leagues above them stole his girl. Aside from Daredevil, of course. But jokes aside though, like, you're expecting me to believe that MJ should get another chance with Peter after she started a whole family with this dude? Sure, it could have been forgiven if it was another John Burns situation where he tried to make Namor the main love interest for Sue when Reed was gone. But sometimes the screw-up is too much where you can't just backpedal. Look, I'm sorry, but how does a multi-billionaire playboy gets obsessed with a girl who's cheated on him numerous times and left him at an altar for someone else? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And no amount of, oh, you see, well, he shouldn't be happy because he's bad and bad can't be happy can convince me that this is not bullshit. I really don't know why there's this obsession with writers to take every healthy relationship our favorite characters have and turn them into love triangles. But you know, I don't expect anything less from the writers who created a superhero named who will shoot lasers whenever he sees another dude doing the deed with his wife. And yep, I was surprised knowing that was a real thing too. The only times I've seen cheating actually make sense and isn't just there for shock value was with Nightwing and Wasp. For Nightwing it makes sense because the traumatic experience he had when he was younger that made him develop commitment issues. Even though some of his actions were truly disturbing, at least it kinda makes sense as to why he is the way he is. For Wasp, however, it made sense because it actually showed us how both of them were toxic in their relationship. Bottom line is, superheroes aren't like the rest of us. They have options, so making them obsessed with one person who happens to be the one who cheated on them is just plain weird. But as always, I'm curious to know what you guys think of this topic. Please let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe to all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.